So, it's been a while, huh? I think it's about time we have a little discussion on what's gonna happen on this new era of my channel, as well as Vibeform Media as a whole. And look, new expressions of mine. Finally! And a new studio in the background as well? How cool is that? Though it's currently incomplete and it's almost empty at the moment, besides my computer, as well as this gummy lamp from iCarly. But hopefully in the next few videos, that's going to change. Anyways, hey everyone, Vibeform here, or what I meant to say, hey there interweb, this is Vibeform speaking, and welcome to today's channel update. It's been a really long time since I've done these types of videos, and since Vibeform Media went on a complete rebrand 2 months ago, which we're gonna talk about that later in this video, it's about time I do another one. As always, this channel update is gonna be a big one, as not only I'll be discussing more details about my latest rebrand, but I'm also going to be discussing on what's going to happen for the future of this channel, along with my other channels as well. So buckle up, because this will at least be intriguing. But first, I would like to talk about some production updates on my upcoming content, starting with Cosmos. Now if you've been living under a rock, Cosmos is basically like some sort of an object camp, but it's entirely music based. This camp series is where contestants compete by submitting music tracks where I'll soon be ranking them. All episodes of Cosmos, including its latest episode, 3B, are in its dedicated channel for those who want to check them out. Link is in the description. And as of now, there are currently 19, soon to be 18, contestants left in the game. Now, to those who are active contestants, get ready, because after this video gets uploaded, production for Cosmos 4A will soon to begin. I hope you guys are looking forward to that episode. Who's gonna be the next contestant eliminated from the camp? Find out when 4A arrives on the Cosmos YouTube channel, which again, the link to it is in the description if you guys want to check it out. I don't exactly know when, but I'll try my best to get it out by this month. So stay tuned for that. Now then, the next thing I want to talk about is something that many of you may or may not be looking forward to. And that is my upcoming video essay, which has been in production since many months ago. And there haven't been too much updates on it ever since. Until now, of course. Currently, production for that video essay has been real slow, and this is because I've been very busy with college and stuff outside the internet. And I have been dealing with a severe amount of procrastination that does not stop at all. Seriously. In addition to those, I have been focusing on drawing, as that's now a core hobby of mine, as I now make art more than making videos. Speaking of which, if you haven't, you should totally check out my drawings on socials under the Vibeform Arts brand, as well as my other socials. The link to them are in the description through Linktree, but you may already be aware of them since I also post my art here on YouTube. Anyways, back on topic with the video essay. I'm still working on the script for it, which it should have been done if I don't procrastinate a lot. But the good news is that I'm almost finished with it. I just have to fix up a few things, as some parts of the script are too outdated, as well as correcting some grammatical issues. And it will be good to go, and I'll be ready to do the voice lines. Also, this video essay is gonna be a huge one, with the script having a total of holy shit, over 9,000 words? Jeez, I never expect myself to make a script that long. So yeah, stay tuned for more updates on the upcoming essay. And while I don't make any promises, I'll try to finish the video by the end of this year, and if not, the start of 2026. Also, after I upload the video essay, what I think I should do is having another Q&A, since it's basically a while since the last time I've done it. Time will tell to be exact, but I'll let you guys know about it soon. So, now that the production updates are out of the way, it's time to address the elephant in the room, aka the moment you've been waiting for. 2 months ago, on September 5th, 2025, Vibeform Media had undergone a huge rebrand. It is the first major rebrand since the time I changed my alias to Vibeform, as well as moving to another channel which you are currently on. In the rebrand, I decided to go on a more crafty and paper-like aesthetic. This is not only to dedicate my mood and personality, but also to dedicate my legacy, as well as celebrating the term of creativity. I've been making YouTube videos for the past decade now, and ever since my first video, I've been improving a lot and come a long way possible, and as I improve, my creative mindset has been growing. Unfortunately, times have been shifting dramatically ever since the year of the pandemic, as we've been experiencing some hard moments, such as political world events going around, and most of all, the rise of artificial intelligence. But despite them, this rebrand reminds people that no matter what happens, creativity will never break. Or in other words, creativity is endless. Hence my new slogan. I'll be honest, we may not stop the evil that is generative AI entirely, but we can prove that with creativity, we humans can be more stronger and capable than AI by pushing forward and never stop creating the things that we love and enjoy, whether it's music, art, etc. And that's why this rebrand is my favorite of all rebrands I had, because it has a special purpose to itself, and that's to celebrate creativity. Now, although the rebrand was unveiled 2 months back, it does have a long history of development. Dating back to late 2024 when I was in my first semester of college, I decided to make this. This is my first ever concept of the rebrand, and as you can see, it's just me experimenting. Then I decided to take that concept and develop it even further. And throughout time, I had made more concepts of the rebrand. And as I've been experimenting a lot, I've been more satisfied on how it turned out at the end. Now, originally, I was gonna plan to review the rebrand back in February of this year to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of my YouTube hobby. But that review got pushed many times, mainly because I have been very busy with other things, and that I need more time to work on the rebrand. Of course, this rebrand has many inspirations. One of the examples is LittleBigPlanet, which is a heavy inspiration of it. I used to play that game a lot when I was young, and it's one of my absolute favorites in my childhood. And one of my favorite aspects of the game is its aesthetic. Of course, LittleBigPlanet is a game about being creative and using your imagination to create levels and stuff. So that's why its aesthetic is crafty, and I think it fits on what the game is all about. And I really enjoyed that. Of course, music has also inspired the rebrand after I enjoyed listening to artists such as Porter Robinson, Kiriko Benito, and Passion Pit. Those artists are also inspirations of the rebrand, so it's good to see that music was involved in the rebrand's development. But yeah, you guys don't know this, but throughout mid-2025, even before the reveal, I slowly rolled out assets of the rebrand such as the icons on my link tree and the ref sheets of my characters. Hell, even the designs I made for this year's art fight used the graphics from the rebrand. So yeah, this whole time I've been rolling out the rebrand until the reveal when it was complete. And as of now, basically almost everything was complete in the rebrand, including the new profile pics and the new banners for my channels and socials, as well as thumbnail templates, and of course, the new style of my videos which you're currently watching right now. So with that being said, it is now officially time to discuss what's gonna happen to this channel, along with Vibe Media as a whole from this point forward. And as part of my recent rebrand, there will be a major reorganization mainly on my channels. But before I discuss it to you, I would like to let you know that along with my rebrand, I had officially launched my Neocities website, Vibe.net. Yep, that's right, it is now real. I have made my new personal website that has been in development since September of last year, originally codenamed Spooncraft. Of course, this isn't the first website that I created. If you don't know, I actually made a website on Google Sites back in 2019, and then another website on Wix back in 2022, before they eventually shut down. However, this is the first website that I entirely coded in both HTML and CSS. And I gotta say, I'm very happy on how the site turned out. So yeah, go check out my website that I worked very hard on. The link to it is in the description, vibeformnet.com. That's the web address. It's still under construction by the time I'm making this video, so there will be updates to the site that will be posted across my social media, as well as my Discord server, the Vibe Zone, which the invite link to it is in the description if you guys want to join in. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the reorganization, shall we? And this reorganization will mainly involve 3 of my channels that will have drastic changes in terms of content. 2 of these channels will be this channel, along with my second channel, Vibeform Extra. Let's talk about these 2 channels for a second. So basically, this channel has been quite of a desert throughout the past few months. And while college, procrastination, and demotivation are major factors of the issue, part of the reason why this channel has been a disaster is that, well, I have a bit of a problem in terms of the channel's variety. Back at the beginning of last year when I moved from my old channel, which is now known as Vibeform Legacy, to this channel, I had some plans on what I'll be uploading on this channel and the Vibeform Extra channel. I'm talking about this image right here. Originally, this channel was mainly gonna be on video essays, plus some speed paints, better collabs, Indian music reviews, Q&As, and as a possibility, retro gaming. And on Vibeform Extra, I said I was gonna do memes, YTPs, behind the scenes, bloopers, knockoff videos which I'm no longer be interested in, sorry, as well as other content that does not fit with my main. Eventually, I have decided to swap speed paints and YTP videos, mainly because speed paints didn't perform great. So, how do these plans age after more than a year? Well, look at this today and yeah, this aged pretty poorly, especially the top half of it. In fact, let's take a look at this. Let's see. I don't plan on doing a retro gaming videos anymore soon, and the same thing goes for reviews on indie anime shows. Well, at least for the most part. For music reviews and mega collabs, well, let's just say they're not gonna be part of the channel anymore. You'll find out later in this video. For Q&As, I only plan to do them seasonal or at least on special occasions, like when I reach 400 subscribers or something, so I don't plan on doing them a lot. So the only content left here are video essays and YTPs. I also said on the moving on video that this channel was mainly gonna be on video essays, but the problem with that is that I haven't made those in a long time, considering that again, I'm scripting for one video essay that's gonna be super long and yet I'm still working on it. And yes, while I do have some content planned that I can work on and upload, these plans were intended to be for Vibeform Extra. What I'm basically saying is that not only I want to pump out more content for you guys, but also to bring in more variety onto this channel that I actually wanted to plan and have more control on it. So that's why I'm excited to announce that effective today, most of the content intended for Vibeform Extra will be moved to this channel. Yep, you heard me. Future content that was intended to be on my second channel will now be on this channel, which means that along with video essays and YTPs, you're also gonna see memes and shitposts as well as unboxing and other content that was originally gonna be made for Vibeform Extra. And in addition, speed paint videos are also gonna be back on this channel, making a grand return in about a year, as I'll be planning to do them on my future art soon. And you may be wondering what's gonna happen to Vibeform Extra. Well, don't worry, that channel will still have some content. Of course, future behind the scenes and bloopers will still be uploaded onto Vibeform Extra, and in addition to that, I do have some never before seen archives that I made in the past few years, and I think uploading them to my second channel will be a good idea without having to create another channel. And finally, any filler content that is either unedited or unefforted or both will be on my second channel as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it for what I'll be uploading from now on for this channel and on Vibeform Extra. But wait, I am not done yet, because there is one more thing I would like to discuss. Remember earlier in this video when I said that 3 channels of mine will be majorly involved in this reorganization? Of course, as I covered, this channel and Vibeform Extra are 2 of them. However, what I didn't cover yet is the 3rd channel that will be affected. And no, it's not Vibeform Reacts, but it's Vibeform Music. If you don't know, Vibeform Music was originally a brand home to my future original music. But let's be real. Vibeform Music is dead. Well, kinda. The original incarnation of Vibeform Music is dead. It's gonna cease operations and will be split into 2 assets. The first is the new incarnation of Vibeform Music, and the other is, well, let's just say top secret project that I'll be planning on doing, which I'm not gonna discuss about it in this video, and at least for a few months time, so yeah. You'll find out the secret project soon, but for now, let's talk about the new incarnation of Vibeform Music. The new Vibeform Music won't be home to original music, but will instead be home to content I made related to music. And here's what I mean by that. As you may or may not know, I do have a separate channel dedicated to Vibeform Music. And it was originally where I uploaded my quote future music there. However, since the plan keeps on, delaying, it's been empty for a long time. Well, that is about to change. Effective today, all future music related content will be uploaded to the Vibeform Music channel. This means that Vibeform Music will now be home to future music reviews and mega collabs, originally planned to be on this channel, along with other music related videos in general. So yeah, for more music related content from me, go subscribe to Vibeform Music. The link to that channel is in the description. And speaking of mega collabs, the mega collab ranking for our city's Ocean Eyes will still be happening, and it will now be the first video to be uploaded to Vibeform Music. So for those who still want to participate in this mega collab, I will create the form for the ranking and it will be up in a post soon. So make sure you stay tuned. So to summarize what I'll be posting, on this channel, I still post video essays and YTPs with the addition of memes, speed paints, and other random stuff. For bonus content such as behind the scenes and bloopers, plus some additional filler, they will be uploaded onto my second channel, Vibeform Extra. Of course, I'll still be posting reaction videos on Vibeform Reacts. And finally, for future music related content such as music reviews and mega collabs, they will now be posted on the Vibeform Music channel. And Vibeform Arts and Cosmos will stay the same and remain operative. So yeah, that's everything I have to say in this video. Hope you guys enjoy this brand new era and look forward on what's next. And if you do, consider liking this video and subscribe for more creative content. And as always, keep on vibing, and I'll see you guys next time. Probably when I manage to get a video essay out. Anyways, laters!